Walking the streets, folks. It's not very nice. Not very nice, folks. How's everyone doing today? Walking the streets, folks. Walking the streets. Ooh. It's very lonely out here. It's starting to rain. Hope everyone's having a good day. Better than me, Marty Rathbun. It's no way to treat the number 2 man. No way to treat the number 2 man, folks. Okay? So, with that being said, okay. We don't see... And I'm one of the good guys, folks. Okay? Why is he one of the good guys walking the streets? If anyone should be walking the streets, it should be someone like Rinder or Levin. Okay? And these are just facts. Okay? So, we should be responsible when we talk about the facts. Okay? So, no one knows the facts better than the number 2 man, which is me, Mr. Marty Rathbun. I'm a man to be respected. I'm a man to be feared, folks. Okay? So, my family doesn't respect me. My mother said, my father said, my mother said, I didn't have to be David Miscavige's goon anymore. I didn't have to be in the church. Now I'm not in the church, but it still feels like it, folks. I'm kicked out of the house. Monique said she didn't want to see me anymore. And I don't think that's very nice of her. She wasn't cooking. She wasn't doing her womanly duties and cooking for her man, folks. She wasn't cleaning. She wasn't scrubbing the potatoes and washing the carrots, scrubbing the floors, raising the babies. And I don't think that's nice. I think she should have been doing that stuff. Yep. I think that's, she should have been doing that stuff for her man, folks. Okay? So, I'm out on the streets. I don't think it's nice. You don't think it's nice. Number 2 man. I was the number 2 man in the whole church of Scientology, and this is what I'm reduced to? This is beyond unacceptable, folks. Beyond unacceptable. Okay? So, we should be a little more considerate. I think I'm getting a lung infection from being outdoors, living on the streets, the gutter, and the garbage, folks. Eating out of the dumpsters. We should be a little more respectful when we talk about me, Mr. Marty Rathbun. Mosey kicked me out. No one will take my phone calls. Rinder won't call me back. Levin won't call me back. I was number 2 man in the whole church of Scientology. Very respected man. Very feared man. I'm a man of fear. A man to respect. Okay? Asking for and demanding respect. Wasn't getting it at home. Got kicked out. Living in the gutter and in the garbage and in the sewer. And I don't think it's right. You don't think it's right. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. I don't see it. You don't see it. Be it hit, me it did. You guys know I'm right. You guys know Marty did it. Alright, folks. And I couldn't take it at home, and Marty said, Mosey said, get out. She doesn't want to see me anymore. She doesn't like what I stand for. She doesn't like what I represent. And I said it was beyond unfair. I said it was my house too. She said, kick me out. She still kicked me out. She said she was going to call the police on me. Very unfair, folks. Okay? So, we have to be responsible when we talk about me, Mr. Marty Rathbun, number 2 man for the whole church of Scientology. Okay? So, if anyone should be on the streets, it should be Rinder, not me. I'm a very respected man, very good man. Alright? So, I don't think it's right what was done to me. Living on the streets, in the gutter, and the garbage. And it's just beyond unacceptable. It's my house too, Mosey. You know it. I know it. The kids know it. kids won't talk to me, folks. Thank God I have you, the viewer, that are on my side. Thank God I have you, the viewer. Okay? I will be making my comeback. I will be demanding respect from Mosey, my wife. I will be demanding respect from the church. I will be demanding respect for my kids. Okay? So we should be responsible. You know, these people, folks, these people should be groveling at my knees to talk to me. And you fans should be paying for the honor of talking to the number two man, former number two man in the whole Church of Scientology. You folks don't even appreciate it. Shows you a couple of you guys wreck it for the lot, okay? Respect it at home. I'm living in the gutter and the garbage and the sewage, getting my meals from the dumpster. I don't appreciate it. I was the number two man in the whole Church of Scientology. I ask for and demand better than this, folks. Okay? I left with the clothes on my back. You guys don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? It shows with the likes, folks. It shows only one like. I'm demanding more than one like, folks. I even got the brown suit on, folks. So I'm demanding more than one like. I'll be cutting this stream if I don't get more than likes. Folks, gotta respect the number two man. I was number two man in the whole Church of Scientology, folks. I'm asking for and demanding respect, okay? If I don't get respect, there's gonna be major operational changes over here, okay? I knew, and I know how to run a church better than anyone. Church was running full steam ahead when I was the mayor of the church, or the inspector general, folks. So I don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate it. You know what I mean, folks? So, you know, we should be responsible when we talk about the number two man, folks. Number two in the whole church, okay? So let's just try to be responsible and respectful. Respect the number two man. I'm here to serve. I will be making my comeback. Mosey kicked me out of the house. The kids won't talk to me. It doesn't matter because she wasn't doing her household work. She wasn't being a good wife, scrubbing the carrots, washing the potatoes, scrubbing the floors on her hands and knees, raising the babies. She wasn't doing none of that, folks. I don't think it's right. That's women's work. And we gave these women the right to vote. How much more do they want, folks? So, you know, we should try to be respectful. Okay, I'm not getting the respect I'm asking for and demanding. Okay, demand is made for respect. Okay, so, you know, if you guys won't respect me, then you know, that's just another strike against you, folks. Okay, because I am monitoring the stream. Okay, and this is actionable, folks. This is actionable. Okay. So we should try to be respectful when we talk about the number two man, folks. We should try to be respectful. All right. Mosey wasn't respecting me. I wasn't getting respect at home, and I'm not getting respect here, folks. I'm asking for and demanding respect. You guys better start respecting me. I'll cut this stream right now. And don't be knocking Marty Rathbun. I'm the former number two, guys. Most of you guys have never been number two in nothing, all right? So I'm just a little mad. I was kicked out of my own house, okay, by Mosey, okay? And I don't think it's that much to ask. I shouldn't have to walk the streets all day and protest and getting respect, okay? I should be getting respect automatically. I don't think it's fair. You don't think it's fair. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. I don't see it. You don't see it. Oh, I'm monitoring these comments, folks, so I'll be researching the comments later on. And everyone that has a negative comment should consider themselves on notice. Okay? So we should try to be respectful. Okay? And, you know, a lot of you folks had never been number two at anything. I was a number two man in the whole church. Number two man in the whole church of Scientology. Okay? And I really should have been number one. David didn't give me credit for a lot of the stuff, like the 1992 IIS when he said about the tax exempt status. I'm the one that got that church tax exempt status. David didn't do nothing, folks. I'm the one that did it. Brenda was under his desk. Well, officially I didn't get kicked out. I left out of protest, folks. Okay, but you know. But now, David said that he doesn't want me near the properties anymore. He said I'm not allowed near the properties. He doesn't like what I stand for. He doesn't like what I represent. I don't like what he represents, folks. I don't like what he represents. I'm number two, man. Should have been number one. David took the limelight. Got kicked out of my Veronica. Got kicked out of my house. And I don't think it's fair. You don't think it's fair. I don't believe it. You don't believe it. I don't see it. You guys don't see it. I appreciate you guys being here to support the number two man. Number two in the whole world, folks. Almost was number one. Should have been number one. Okay? But that's just not how things work out sometimes, folks. So, we have to consider the facts. We have to consider the evidence in the case of the number two man, which is me, Mr. Marty Rathbun. Okay? And I ran that church better than anyone. Okay? I was the inspector general for the whole church. Okay? They don't even have inspector generals anymore. Okay? So, we should try to be responsible. We should try to be respectful. Okay? So, and I'm just not getting the respect I need. So that's an issue. Hey, you guys want to keep it down? I'm streaming over here. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, I'm asking for and demanding respect. Okay? So, a lot of people aren't being respectful. Okay? And I don't appreciate it. You don't appreciate it. So, you know what I mean, folks? Number two man. Very important man. I still think I'm important. David Miscavige thinks I'm not important. He thinks it's someone he could just throw in the dumpster and in the garbage and in the gutters. And I don't think that's true. I don't think it's fair. And you know what, folks? Life's not fair. But, you know, so, but, you know, there's got to be a better way. Okay? And Mosey's got to start respecting her, man. So, that's where we're at, folks. Was kicked out of my house. I don't think it's right. I know it's not right, folks. I'm gonna be searching for some dinner pretty soon in the gutters and in the garbage. I appreciate your support, everyone. Oof. Once again, folks, I'm the number two man, former number two man in the whole church of Scientology. Okay, so, you know, I think that was a pretty good accomplishment on my part, folks. Not many people get to be number two. Okay, so with that being said, I appreciate your support, everyone. Not sure what I would do without it, folks. Okay? And people are supporting me, waving at me, folks. Okay? So I think we know who should still be the Inspector General of the whole church of Scientology, former number 2 man. Okay? So, and just because I was number 2, I should have been number 1. David took credit when credit should have been mine. I could have grabbed it back. I could have got it done. I could have made it done. But I didn't want it to go there. Okay? So, people's failure to respect the number 2 man, it shows. Okay? So, and people are driving by and walking by looking at my suit, thinking it's a good suit. I stand out because I'm a very well-dressed man over here. Hey, Dusty, thanks for joining us. Dusty's in Coldwater. Everyone should sub to Dusty's channel, folks. He's got a great channel. He lives in Coldwater. Dusty respects the number 2 man. Okay? So, you know what I mean? And we should be responsible when we talk about the number 2 man. Okay? And that's where we're at. Nice spring day over here. How's the weather in your neck of the woods, folks, huh? Got my brown suit on. It's my best suit. It's all I left the house was the clothes on my back. Mosey kicked me out. Doesn't matter. She wasn't cooking or cleaning or doing women's work like she should have. Okay. So, yeah, what's the question, Dusty? You're number 1 to me, by the way. Like I said, I was a number 2 man. I should have been number 1. David needed to take the credit. He's a very small man, figuratively and personally, if you ever met the guy. Is there a flag inside the flag? See, there didn't used to be, but like I said, David said he doesn't want to see my face anywhere near that church, or else he'll call the police. So I haven't been over there. But I'll be taking over that church pretty soon, guys. You guys know I can do it. And I can do it, folks. If anyone can do it, I can do it. Okay? We should be responsible when we talk about the number 2 man. That's me, number 2. And the whole church. See, they couldn't even replace me in that church. Okay? So, we should try to be responsible. We should try to be respectful when we talk about the number 2 man. I dressed up for this too, guys. I'm in my brown suit. Okay, very nice suit. I got this suit at the church when I was on better terms with the church. And I left with it. Okay. So, let's take a look at the sidewalk in. I'm trying to scrounge up some dinner, folks, in a little while. Like I said, I'm living in the garbage and in the gutter and sleeping on the ground. Mosey kicked me out. That's okay, folks. I'll be stronger. We're stronger alone, folks. Mosey wasn't able to support her man like a good wife should. Mosey wasn't drawing my bass. She wasn't being a good wife, okay? So, we should try to teach these women how to be good wives, okay? And she just wasn't up to it. She wasn't cutting it. And I don't think that's very nice of her not to be a good wife. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the support. Okay. I was wronged a bunch of times in Scientology and out of Scientology. The Scientologists won't talk to me. The non-Scientologists won't talk to me. You guys know how that feels inside? I am a human, folks. I don't feel very good when I get ignored. Okay? So, that's where we're at that. Okay? I don't get respect anywhere, folks. Not even on the sidewalk. So, yeah, I know. They're very hard to get a good woman. Very hard. Okay? So, you know, like I said, I did everything for David. And then when I was all used up, he turned on me. He turned on me. He did that. He's the one. He's the man that turned on me. And I don't think it's very nice what he did to me, turning on me. After I made that church everything it is, I got the tax exempt status. Rander was hiding under his desk most days. Oh, you seen some gum? Maybe I could snatch it. Let's see it. It's fun hanging out with you guys. At least you fans respect me. It's very nice out here today. It's starting to, well, not rain yet, but it's a little windy, which is nice. It's nice on the street corners, folks. It's nice being with my supporters. Very nice. I appreciate your support, everyone. Like I said, folks, we're gonna wrap this up soon, but yeah, that's right. That's right, Veronica. I think Rodney gets more respect than I do. Okay? Because I did a lot of good for that church. And for it to come down to this, what the hell is this? You know, who thought it would be like this? Not me. So, I didn't think it'd ever be like this. Thank you, Dusty. It's just that I'm not getting financial support from David. The payment agreements were nothing, you know. Monique took most of that money. Almost all of it. But I'm glad I have you guys with me. Means the world to me. Okay. Yep, I did a lot for that church, folks. I guess we're gonna have to call it a day, everyone. Oh, thanks, Veronica. Thank you very much. Appreciate it very much, Veronica. Hey, Kim. Nice, thanks for joining us. We're talking about the lack of respect that people have not respected me, even though I was the number 2 man in the whole church. Made that church everything it is. And then I was turned on. Okay. So I don't think it's very responsible. You guys don't think it's very responsible. Okay. So I appreciate the financial support you guys give me. Thank you, Veronica. Let's check this out. This would be a good, look at that storage container. That'd be a good hole, wouldn't it? Oh. I think so. I think so. David won't return my calls, folks. Okay. And, you know, Render won't even return my calls. He should be on his hands and knees begging everyone for his apology, but he refuses. He's hard-headed, thick-skinned, but he's hard-headed. He should be apologizing for all his crimes. I'm one of the good guys. I'm Marty Rathbun. appreciate everyone's support. It's a bumblebee down here, huh? Ooh. Yeah, it's almost time to go, folks. Almost time to go. It makes me sad because I love being with you guys. How's everyone doing today, huh? Nice day out, hopefully, in your area. Oh. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate everyone being here to respect the number 2 man. Should have been number 1, but I was number 2. David said, don't call the church anymore. Actually, I didn't talk to him. I talked to his secretary since he won't take my calls. But David said don't call him anymore. Okay. Oh, it's chilly in Long Island. Well, if you wear a suit like mine, it keeps the heat in. Okay. So I hope you find some warmth. Either get a wool suit or get under a cover. Okay. And I appreciate your support, though. It really does. It means a lot to me. You know, since Monique kicked me out. Okay. And it means everything to me. Okay. So, you know, and, you know, it's been a hard life. I worked very hard in that church, and now my body is brittle from working so hard all those years, and I am unemployable because of the church. All right, so I think people should respect me a little better. Okay, I know we could do better than that. I know we could respect me. I was the number 2 man. Okay, I think we can conclude immediately that I should have been number 1. Okay, but I made it to number 2. That's more than most people do in several lifetimes. If it wasn't for me, Dave Miscavige would still be assistant cameraman working on B-roll film. Okay, and I was always bailing him out of trouble and did his assignments for him. He moved up the ranks pretty quick because of me. And now I'm sick as a dog because I've been living outside because Mosey kicked me out, which I don't think is fair. I mean, you know, who knows what's going on, right? Right, Veronica? I don't know. All I know is I'm asking for and demanding respect from the community, which I'm getting through Veronica. I'm asking for and demanding respect from Dave Miscavige, which so far I have not been receiving. Okay. Asking for and demanding respect from Tom Cruise. I made him everything he is. He wouldn't even have got Mission Impossible number 1 if it wasn't for me. I'm the former number 2 man in the church. Okay. And it's just not responsible of people to say that I'm a bad guy. I'm the good guy, okay? Not the bad guy, okay? Yeah, Dusty, you know, Dave, he's a small, like I said, he's a small man. He's a small man, and he's small, okay? Let's see if Chaz will say hi. Yeah, you want to say hi to everyone? We're on live.
Hi. I got recorded today.
Oh, nice. Chaz just got out of school.
I got recorded at school.
Wow, that's a recorder? You taking it home for the year?
No, it's for $5 and you get to keep it.
Oh, you get to keep it? It's nice. Everyone's saying hi. Oh, okay. Let me. Oh, I gotta go, guys. Okay. I gotta call someone's dad. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you. Okay, I will.
He's probably coming in a second.
What's his name?